So recently I fell in love with this monstera tropical leaf slide. So I decided to recreate it. So we are going to look at how to achieve the leaf itself. So as you can see on the design, it has two leaves, that's the big and the small. So mine, I measured 12 centimeter for the big leaf, while the smaller one I will start with 9 centimeter. So after drawing the straight line on our plain paper, we'll make a mark of 9 centimeter. So this is just a guide on how to draw the leaf. So I divided the line into two, and from this point where we divided, we are going to take a mark of 3 centimeters sideways. Okay, so what we are going to do now is draw the normal shape of leaf first, which we will draw just the half of it, because we will fold this after drawing and cut it out. So we just need the half of it. So we'll draw the normal shape of leaf like so. Okay, make sure that it sits pretty nice. Then after this, we will take a measurement from this down part of it upwards 1 centimeter. So now from this 1 centimeter, we just curve it out from the line back into the leaf shape. Okay, so it's not supposed to just end straight. We need to curve it out from inward. So what we are going to do now is add leaf veins. So you can decide how many. Mine is going to be 5, just as the slide is. So we got to add the veins like this. Okay, so after adding this vein, we will now freehand the shape of the monstera leaf. So first, from this tip, we will add 1 centimeter upwards. From here, just 1 centimeter. So that's where the tip of our leaf is going to start. So here, there is no rule of thumb as how the shape of this leaf is going to be. So the vein is actually a guide on how to achieve the shape somehow. So just freehand the leaf just as I am doing. Okay, so if you are not comfortable with the shape, you can always clean and continue. So like I said earlier, there is no rule of thumb here. So you decide how you want your leaf to be. All right, so just freehand it this way, making sure that you still maintain that shape of a leaf that runs down. Okay, so here I have drawn my own, and I'll just keep cleaning and redrawing until I get exactly how I would love my own to be. Okay, so far we've gotten about say 1 2 3 4. So we need extra one, which will run down from this place. Okay, this one is smaller unlike the other ones. So this is what we have been able to achieve. So I'm going to do now is just go through the leaf and make sure that I have a straight line somehow. So just as usual, clean and redraw. So now after drawing this is just the way you will draw the bigger one also. There is nothing too difficult about it. The same way we draw the smaller one is the same way we're going to draw the bigger one. The only difference is going to increase in size. So it's still same way of freehanding the leaf itself. Okay, so this is what we have. So like I said earlier, this one measures 9 centimeter, which is from this tip down here, down here, 9 centimeter. Okay, then the bigger one will go down, which is 12 centimeter. That's from here down to somewhere here. 9 centimeter here, then you go down a bit to 12 centimeter. Here you can decide to make this leaf bigger, okay, or the width to be bigger, not in length. So now, just as we divided, we divide this one here also. Then instead of 3 centimeter, you can make it 4 or 4.5, depending on how wide you want your own to be. Okay, my bigger one, the side width was 4 centimeter, while the small one was 3 centimeter. So now, after we are done with this, all we are going to do is fold this into half, then cut it out from the paper, cut the pattern out from the paper. Okay, then there is also circles in between, so you just kind of do it the way you want it to be. So here I've cut my two leaves, the big and the small one. So like I said, this one is 12 centimeter while drawing just the leaf itself before the shapes. Then this one is 9 centimeter. So I've used it already to cut my leather. This is the big one and this is the small one. I tried to make it two colors so that it looks beautiful. So now all we're going to do is cut our main vamp strap, which this one I think it's measured I think 7 or 7.5 centimeter. You can make yours bigger, you can make yours smaller depending on how you want it. So okay, here is 7.5 centimeter. So what we are going to do is just place this on top of it like so and run a stitch, okay, and run a stitch at the center, so making sure that it aligns properly, then run a stitch like this to somewhere here. So what I'm going to do now is, lest I forget, this the leaf itself is lined, okay. I actually lined it to make it thick and firm. So I will just place it this way on my main vamp, use my spark glue to keep it in place so that it doesn't move while I'm sewing it. So I'll just pop in a few drops of it on under and place it back. Do the same for the small one, okay. So here you just make sure that the small one stays in pretty nice as well. There is no row here, just make sure that it stays pretty nice, then pop in and place it back. Then all we have to do is take it to the sewing machine and run a stitch along. So here I have run the stitch along, and all I have to do now is just couple the footwear, okay. So like I said earlier, you can make this bigger, you can make it however you want it. So I'll go ahead and couple my footwear and show you how it looks like. So here I've done everything. I later punch the upper leaf. I use my leather punch to create those circles there. So this is how pretty it looks, and I am enjoying the footwear already. So I hope you're going to try this footwear anytime soon. It's so very pretty. If you enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, share for others to see, comment if you have any question, and I would love to see you in my next class. Do well to subscribe. See you. Bye.